Hello beautiful people and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a little different than what I'm used to. For one, we have a special guest and I'm sure you guys can guess who this special guest is.
Hello.
The hubby, aka the bae.
It's me.
Another odd thing is that we have food in front of us. What are we going to do? We're going to eat for you guys. Yeah, I know, it's weird. This actually is a thing, and it's called a mukbang. I think I said that right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It originated in Korea, based on my Google info search.
The internet doesn't lie.
And me personally, I've become obsessed with them. I love watching them. I decided to show you guys our meal prep. You see?
It looks fancy because it is.
Yeah. C'est la vie. Let's get started.
This is the kombucha that we've brewed.
And it's in a fancy glass because we fancy.
This is the ginger cayenne lime kombucha. Second fermentation. It's a beautiful thing. Check out the video.
I wonder if you'll like that though, because it's kind of
vinegary.
Yeah.
No, it's actually pretty good.
It is?
Yeah, because it's very fizzy.
It burned my lip. In my kombucha glass, I have blackberries and strawberries in mine. I like that. It's sweet, but this one's a little bit more vinegary for some reason, so.
It's gross.
It's my favorite. And then for food, I usually meal prep on Mondays, so if I'm not making salads, I actually do about a couple meals, so I think I have 4 of these little bento boxes, I guess you could call them. And it's just chicken. You can eat, by the way.
I feel like Pavlov's dog right now. Like
you can eat.
He's gonna squeeze us out on it.
There's peppers on the bottom, down in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is red, green, and yellow peppers with onions that I just kind of stir-fried in a pan with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then the chicken is grilled. I'll have something more detailed for you guys so you know how I cook it, and I'll probably do a separate video, but just the basics. It's grilled chicken. Got black beans over here and some white rice. I love these containers. I actually got them from Amazon, and they're just like the perfect little sizes, so I like it. And then to make it like fresh and to make it kind of just, I don't know, better, I like to add the avocado.
Avocado.
So it's actually half an avocado. I give Yannick the bigger half, and then I take the smaller half.
Thanks.
And then I take some cilantro, sprinkle it over, and some lime. And I'm really hungry. We already said our prayers, by the way. Right?
All right. So, how's the mukbang start?
Okay, so a lot of you guys, after you watched my health and fitness video, hold on, I gotta squeeze the line. After you guys watched my health and fitness video, a lot of you wanted to know what our diet is, how we meal prep, all that beautiful stuff. So I guess we can tell them how we meal prep and stuff.
One of the things about what we're trying to do this year is have sort of a paleo-based diet. It's definitely not paleo, but it kind of has the same guidelines, same principles.
Just more vegetables and fruits and...
Yeah, taking processed things out. You know, anything that has enriched flour, anything that has added sugar, trying to take out.
No sugars.
And actually, how do you think you felt since we've started doing that?
I felt really, really good. Like...
Oh yeah, you tried to get McDonald's today. You tried to cheat today, and that didn't go so well.
Yeah, so I was running errands, doing my meal prep, and I was super hungry. I was at Walmart, and I went and I got a McChicken and fries. And this is my thing. Like, before we were married, that's all I would eat. I craved McChicken and a small order of fries, and I would just gorge. I loved a McChicken and fries.
Like an animal.
So yeah, that was my favorite thing. And I was like, you know what? I've been really good all week. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my cheat thing. And I wasn't gonna tell Yannick because I felt really guilty about it, but Anyway, I got in the car, I bit into it, and I literally took one bite of the sandwich and the fries and I threw it away. Like, I was so surprised. And I came home and I told him because I was just like, oh my gosh, when have I ever thrown away something like that? That was like my thing. I love McDonald's.
$2 down the drain.
It was worth it because that stuff was trash. And it was hot too. Like, the fries were hot and the sandwich was hot. Like, it was good, but for some reason, I did not like it. I don't know.
Which is really strange.
That, and I believe because I've had my body so used to good stuff, real stuff, that eating that crap is just like, bleh. So whenever we have our cheat meals, like, I'm not satisfied because I feel like it's gross. It's so weird.
One of the good things about this, you know, in a lot of the salads that Brie makes, is just tremendously colorful. But one of the big things is trying to make all the meals very colorful. Who's it that says taste the rainbow?
Sarah's Day.
No. That's Skittles.
Oh.
Skittles says that. Yeah. Follow the advice of the candy company.
Eat your heart out, Skittles.
No, but it's really good. The more colorful you get, the further away you get from the tan and brown fast food options. Yeah.
Grandpa says, treat meat as a condiment. I know, he's clever, huh? So, how our diet usually goes, I don't know why we call it diet because it's not really a diet.
Yeah.
If I'm not eating one of these bowls for dinner, then it's a salad. It's a huge salad. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll sometimes post on my stories the salads that we eat.
And the thing about that salad, it's, you know, when people say, oh, I had a salad, you know, you might think of like a little plate. Really, like, it's a huge bowl, and it is just stacked with tons of leafy greens. You have sometimes shredded chicken in there, avocado.
Oh, shredded chicken.
Yeah, just like it's a hearty salad, and it's delicious.
Yeah, so it makes you full. It's not just like lettuce, you know. No.
Your body starts getting used to eating better, and it's kind of great. The craving for bad food gets less and less, which makes it easier to eat better because you want to give your body what feels good.
Yeah, it does. The cravings do subside because for me, unlike Yannick, I love fast food and junk. It was a real big challenge at first starting out eating this way because the cravings were so bad. I had cravings all the time. And so in the beginning, what I would do for myself, because I've heard many times on YouTube, on podcasts and different things that if you have a craving, might as well get yourself a little bit of it so that you don't gorge later. So that's what I would do. If I wanted chocolate, I would grab a candy bar, wouldn't eat the whole thing, I would just have a piece of it. And then immediately the craving would go away. We could go hardcore. I think you were saying this yesterday.
Yeah.
We really could go hardcore. But it's not fun and it's not manageable. And
I think the thing is just getting to a point where it's manageable and it's your lifestyle to the point where you're kind of used to a certain way of eating.
In order to maintain a healthy diet, you have to make it a lifestyle. And I think I mentioned that in my health and fitness journey too, is the only way we're able to maintain is that we make it a lifestyle and we don't make it too hard on ourselves to where we can't continue with it.
So something along those lines, another reason why diet is a really bad word because it really means that you're depriving yourself. If you're working out or you have an active lifestyle and you're doing a lot of stuff, if you take food away, then you're taking fuel away from your muscles, taking fuel away from your heart, your brain, all that stuff. So you really have to keep fueling your body and just fueling it with the right stuff. So
I get a lot of questions about, do you count your macros? Do you track your calorie intake? No. I don't think it's wrong, but it's just for me personally, I get really obsessive about it. And I don't want something like that for myself. So that's just it for me. But I don't think it's bad. Some people do it and are successful and have bomb bodies, but for me, it's just too much. I just like to listen to my body. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not, I don't eat.
Yeah, I think if you have the time for it, it's a great thing, but I just don't have the time.
What we've been doing has been working really well. If ever we want to cut more in the summer, then we just completely cut out rice, beans, and we just do salads. Big, hearty, delicious salads all the time. Yannick's lunches, so my lunches are hearty salads. Yannick's lunches are a little bit different because, well, he needs, with the job that he's at, he has to be on the go all the time. So instead of eating out, which is so good that you don't do, I'll pack him his lunch and he'll have a turkey breast sandwich with spinach and a light mayonnaise. And then the bread that I use for you is the, what are they called?
The wheat thins.
Wheat thin breads?
Is that it?
I don't remember.
They're the
They're like flat breads, but they're like super thin and they taste like cardboard. They're disgusting. But
no, they're delicious.
They're gross.
The sandwiches you make are delicious.
Well, thank you.
I enjoy them every day.
And then you'll have protein bar, fruit and nut mix, and water.
Yeah, I drink a ton of water.
Fruit too sometimes. Like I packed grapes for you today.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
Fruit. So that's what his lunch is literally every day during the week. Again, sustaining a healthy diet, making a lifestyle. You're not always going to be able to make your lunch. Not always going to be able to cook food at home. So we have 3 places that we can go out to eat. If ever we have to go out to eat, we can only do Chipotle,
Cecil.
so any Mediterranean food places, and then Asian places. But we can't get anything fried. Of course, we would, if we do Asian food, then we'd stick with like sushi and stuff. Rice is not bad. Go easy on the sauces. And then at the Mediterranean places, we just really get like chicken kebabs and rice and the tabbouleh salad for me.
Oh, the kale salad is so good at Cecil. Oh.
You like that kale salad?
Oh, that kale salad. Mm-hmm. It has pears and walnuts and like a raspberry.
Raspberry?
Yeah, it's like a raspberry vinaigrette.
Oh.
It's really good.
So yeah, those are our 3 places. If we have to eat out, that's what we'll eat. And then we have 1 cheat meal. So usually during the week, I like to plan out when I'm going to have the cheat meal. So we either go out with somebody or we want to just try something. So
check out a new restaurant.
Yeah, check out a new restaurant. So like this past cheat meal we had with the Carringtons.
You want to call them out like that?
Yeah, I'm going to call them out like that.
Oh.
I'm going to call you out. Carringtons. I had a Philly cheesesteak and you had a burger. So that was our cheat meal. That's how it goes. We like to, for me personally, I look forward to my cheat meals so much. So I have to have it.
I mean, I had a turkey burger, but who's counting?
Yeah, because I come from a background with fast food and junk. I'm still trying to get right, so. Speaking
of trying to get right, one of the things I've noticed when we're trying to get right for the summer, the biggest change is when we completely cut out empty liquid calories, which means you cut out alcohol and your body will immediately change. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. What was that?
Nah, I mean. Cracking a cold one.
As you sip.
Rattling for bucks.
I like how you hold it. It's really fancy.
Yeah, I am fancy. What are you talking about? You're proud of me? I've gone slow.
You've gone so slow. I'm so proud.
Mm.
This is so good. I can't even. I think I want more lime in it though.
You want my lime?
No, you already squeezed it in.
Yes. Squeeze good. Lime's a nice touch. That's a California coming out of you.
I think we talked about everything.
I think so.
We hit all the points.
I don't know. I'm not a pro by any means. I mean, it works for us, and it's working now. Everyone has to figure out what their body tells them.
Yeah.
We're just saying what works for us, and it seems to be working well. So
that's the biggest thing. It's like we haven't studied this. We're not fitness trainers. We're not nutritionists. What?
I have a degree in the office. You never seen that?
What? You're not a fitness trainer, babe. You are?
I do that 3 times a week.
Whatever, you're joking.
I train you.
Okay.
Yeah, eat it up. You're eating for 3. She has 2 tapeworms. So what I want to know is where we can go for our cheat meals in Raleigh.
I know, we need some places. I don't know.
Drop your suggestions down below. And if you haven't,
You don't enjoy food like I do.
I eat food to sustain myself. Brianna eats food because it's delicious to her. I mean, food is good. Okay, that's one of the things, like...
Everything's good to you.
Yeah, if we go to a nice looking restaurant and they bring out something that's junk, I don't know it. I'll eat it and I'll be happy because I'm like, oh, this is delicious. This has got a fine presentation. It's like got good flavor. And I'll be happy and I'll be completely oblivious to how bad it really is.
That's why I feel like eating this way has been a challenge at first in the beginning. And
Such
now,
a big change.
Yeah, it was such a huge change. But now it's like what I love. And
Yeah.
now I crave hearty salads. And now I crave not ice cream all the time.
I think a lot of that has to do with, well, I mean, as far as the difference between how we view food. When I was probably my most into weightlifting, I was just downing so much protein all throughout the day that food kind of lost its flavor because the meaning of food was just to fill myself up with more protein. I was eating a couple cartons of those egg whites, like just straight every day to try to get some more mass. So
Okay, so, oh no, we didn't take a thumbnail.
in conclusion, you do you. All right?
You do what makes you happy. Yeah, I hope that this video made you really hungry.
Hopefully you'll have a hankering for some avocado. And some peppers.
And peppers.
And the black beans.
And the black beans.
And the chicken.
It sounds disgusting when you say it like that.
It was really good.
And the chicken.
It was delicious.
It was good. I'm happy. Now I've got all the happies. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And bye. There's a recording.
Oh, it's like something in my eye. Hello.
I love you. No. See more. What is that?
Subscribe, right?
Oh, okay.
Or subscribe.
Food makes me happy.
She's still light on her feet. We're gonna go tap dancing tonight. Oh.